What do I think accounts for NBC's recent success?
Pizzazz.
Integrity.
The Cosby Show.
Energy.
Stamina.
Miami Vice.
Diversity.
Hill Street Blues.
Talent.
Mel Carter.
Quality. Taste.
Stage Mothers.
Innovative programming.
Faith.
Prayer. Hope.
We're feeling good from our head to our shoes. Know where we're going, and we know what to do. We tied it up, our point of view. We got a new attitude. Running hot, running cold, we were running into overload. We were exploding. So high, so low there was no place to go like a bad dream. The mother white is uncrossed, the tables were turned. Never knew we had such a lesson to learn. We're feeling good from our head to our shoes. Know where we're going and we know what to do. We tied it up, our point of view. We got a new attitude. Aha! Come on, put your hands together. Yeah. Now that's the new attitude. Hello,
Good
America.
evening, and welcome to the third annual NBC All-Star Hour. An evening of music, fun, and surprises. Join your favorite stars as they welcome the new shows and their casts to the NBC family as we celebrate the beginning of a bright new television season.
We're feeling good from our head to our shoes. Know where we're going and we know what to do. We tied it up, our point of view. We got a new attitude. We're in control, our world is confused. Cause we got love like we never knew. We got a new attitude. We got a new attitude. Out as a single. We got a new attitude. We got a new attitude. Out as a single. We got a new attitude. We got a new attitude. Thank you, Mama.
Hi, I'm Don Johnson.
Hello, I'm Philip Michael Thomas. And we're here to celebrate.
That's why NBC is throwing this great party here in beautiful downtown Burbank.
Last season was NBC's most successful season in 10 years. And we're very, very happy to have been a very important part of that.
And the new season promises to be even better. There are great new shows like Golden Girls with Dee Arthur, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty.
And Helltown with Robert Blake.
227 with Marla Gibbs.
And Misfits of Science with Dean Paul Martin.
And NBC amazed everyone when they brought America's premier filmmaker to television. with Steven Spielberg's amazing story.
All right. Yeah. And if that's not enough, NBC has brought back the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock.
And we're not talking about reruns, pal. We're bringing him back with all new shows in living color.
Good evening, fellow creatures.
Ooh. The old pro still has it.
Yeah, man, I don't know about you, but I can remember watching his shows and, like, having nightmares later.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, nobody could scare us like he did.
Actually, it was nothing.
Don't be modest, Mr. Hitchcock. Nobody could put the fear in us like you did.
Yeah. And I'll bet that he still can do it. I bet he can do something right now that'll drive us up the wall.
Now we come to that part of the program for which the sponsor has been waiting. I'm too prudent to describe it.
The NBC All-Star Hour will return with Bill Cosby, Michael J. Fox, and Marla Gibbs.
Hi, I'm here in New York, and the rest of the cast is in Burbank, and I am ready for the big number that we're going to do together.
Bill, you can't do the number.
Sure I can, with the wonders of the electronic age. Put me on a split screen.
You have not rehearsed.
Felicia, run through it once, and I'll know it.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll do it, and then we'll put you in later.
You got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Felicia Ayres Allen. Aaron Gray. George James. Joel Higgins. Thelma Hopkins. Charlotte Ray.
What do we have in common? What do the six of us share?
Besides being seen on your living room screen half an hour a week on the air.
We are the family sitcom.
Those shows full of family fun.
The shows where most of the rest of the cast is under 21. Children, we're dealing with children. You think that with children, the manners is what we need. But we know children. We understand children. Together we're one big happy family.
No matter what they do, we accept them.
Acceptance. That's the key.
Does it bother us when they slam the door a lot? No. When they consume a lot? No.
When they show off a lot? No.
Goof off in their room a lot?
Carry on a lot?
Moan and groan a lot?
Fool around a lot. Use the phone a lot.
Hello?
Hey, don't let my neck get in the way.
But we know children. We understand children. Together we're one big happy family.
That's it. Come on, we don't have to take this. We outnumber them. Yeah! We outnumber them, man. Yeah. Let's get it together.
Grown-ups, we're dealing with grown-ups. You think that with grown-ups, the manners is what we need. But we know grown-ups. We understand grown-ups. Together we're one big happy family.
Oh, no, we're not.
Be with us.
We're not children.
children.
Yeah, I'm 18 and a half.
I'm old enough to drive.
Me too, we're adults.
Okay, then go with them.
Them?
Them or us. Does it bother us when they use the phone a lot? Yes! No! When they hug a lot? No! When they're nuts a lot? No! When they mug a lot? No! They blow up a lot.
They complain a lot. They scream a lot. They're in pain a lot.
But do we let that bug us? Do we let it bother us? Do we? No. You know what really gets to us? Yeah, they get to laugh a lot.
We
Get to laugh a lot? You know who gets to laugh a lot.
That's my kid.
Children grown up, we're dealing with children grown up. We think that we're children, bananas is what we think. But we know children grown up. We understand children grown up. Together we're one thing. Happy family. Happy family. Happy family.
Okay, it's a great run-through. I'm ready when you are.
Bill, that was a bye.
You did it without me?
We did it without you.
I suppose you want to introduce the new family without me.
I do.
Families. There's nothing like them. Have a good time without me.
Ladies and gentlemen, a brand new family sitcom, 227, starring the wonderful Marla Gibbs. You're not Marla Gibbs.
I know, but I'm going to introduce her. She's a foxy lady.
I'm going to introduce
Ladies and
her.
gentlemen, Miss Marla Gibbs.
Miss Gibbs, if I was going to fall for an older woman, it would be you.
That was Malcolm.
By the way, how old are you?
Tempest. I want to answer Tempest. Darling, I'm old enough to know better than to answer that question. And now that you have done everything that you should do, I think it's time for us to leave. Well, 227 has given me a man-child, and of course a daughter, and an apartment house full of well-meaning but always provoking neighbors. My heart's in the right place, even if my nose isn't. You're home early, Sandra.
My boss let me off. I have a severe headache.
Sandra, that theatrical agency you work for, do you see many celebrities?
I'm the receptionist. I see them all.
And they see all of her.
Excuse me. My headache seems to be getting worse.
Girl, you got the devil in you. Oh, she makes me sick. She sure loves to flaunt it.
Don't you wish you had it?
I love my new family on 227. Hal Williams. Regina King. And my friend, Elena Reed. Kia Goodwin. Curtis Baldwin with his grandmother, Helen Martin. And, of course, my favorite enemy, Jackée Harry. say, darling, you do look stunning. But I'd be careful with those midnight snacks, darling. The camera puts 10 pounds on you.
Well, the camera knows exactly where to put my 10 pounds. Welcome to 227.
The best advice my mother ever gave me. Hi.
Get a haircut.
Don't go on the stage, darling.
Keep away from show business.
Never cry on camera.
Don't worry about it.
What was the best advice my mother ever gave me?
Not to be a spoiled brat.
To be myself.
And feel good about it.
I know. My mother always told me it was really important to learn how to listen.
To marry a girl named Mary Tiffany.
Never get married.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi.
Hi, David.
I know.
I'm so glad you're here.
You look bothered.
I don't want to bother you, but you know Joey Lawrence, the little boy on my show?
Sure.
Well, poor child, he would just love to have your autograph on one of your pictures.
Oh, no, it's great, but I mean, I don't carry autographed pictures with me everywhere
Really?
I go. No.
Well, I do. Here.
Oh.
David, I just happen to have one. Here's the pen. Use my bag.
All right.
Here, back.
Okay, I got it. Okay, to Joey. How do you spell Joey?
N-E-L-L.
Joey.
What the hell?
Stay tuned for Ted Danson, Ellen Gray, and Michael J. Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cheers, Ted Danson, and from Silver Spoons, Aaron Gray.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Ted.
Do you like being scared, Aaron?
You don't scare me, Ted.
No. I mean, do you enjoy watching scary shows?
Oh. Uh-huh.
Good. Then let's introduce the next new show, shall we?
I'd love to.
Good. This fall, Alfred Hitchcock, the legendary wizard of mystery and suspense, returns to television.
In brand new versions of his classic tales.
Now, before we let you take a peek at the master, we're going to give you some time to lock your doors
Pull down their shades.
and turn off all your lights. Now, if I were you, I would snuggle up to somebody real close. There you go.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready, Ted.
Ooh.
Please don't be alarmed. We are not charging admission. This is not pay TV.
The sexiest NBC star I know.
Is Nell Carter. All the girls in Hills to Blues.
Brandon the dog on Punky Brewster.
Don Johnson, David Hasselhoff, Michael Warren.
Other than myself?
Oh, honey, there are just too many of them. I can't narrow it down. Philip Michael Thomas, Joey Lawrence.
Kelly Long, my wife, Aaron Gray. Oh, if I don't say Aaron Gray, I'm in big trouble on the set. I'm in trouble here.
At NBC, there are no sexy people at NBC.
Need I say more?
Ladies and gentlemen, from Knight Rider, Patricia McPherson, and from Hill Street Blues, Ed Marinaro.
It's a great pleasure for Ed and me to introduce our next new show. It's a sitcom, a daring sitcom dealing with the relationships, the the ups and downs of 4 women. 4 mature women. What a breakthrough on TV.
It's not only a breakthrough, it's funny and human and real at the same time.
A larger part of its success is due to the 4 women on the show. Individually, they're tremendously gifted. Together, they're dynamite.
You know, Patricia, I think you're kind of dynamite.
The witty B. Arthur.
I also think you're very witty.
The frisky Betty White.
I bet you can be frisky, too.
The sensuous Rue McClanahan.
Cool. I know you're sensuous.
The adorable Estelle Getty. Ed?
Enough about you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Girls.
You know something? It could be worse. I mean, we could each be alone. At least we're together. We have each other.
Better with men.
Oh, no, that's false security.
No, it's not. I was safer when I was with Charles. I was never once robbed or murdered when I was with Charles.
Now, come on. You could just as easily have been murdered living with Charles.
I'm surprised she wasn't murdered by Charles.
Ladies and gentlemen, B. Arthur.
Betty White.
Rue McClanahan.
And Estelle Getty.
The Golden Girls.
Here they come, those beautiful girls. That's what you've been waiting for. Nature never fashioned a flower so fair. No rose can compare. Nothing respectable, half so delectable. Hear them in their glory, diamonds and pearls, dazzling jewels by the score. This is what beauty can be.
A beautiful. Beautiful.
He is absolutely gorgeous. He is looking right at me. I can't stand it.
Oh, he's coming toward us. Oh, my gosh, our eyes met.
Hello.
Hi.
Miss Ray?
Philip?
I've been looking for you. Would you care to dance?
Thank you.
All-Star Hour will return with Stephanie Kramer, the cast of Miami Vice, and Bob Hope. The NBC All-Star Hour will continue.
So free, so fine, so right. We're a new generation, flashing through the night. We made our choice.
partner, here's to another great two-fisted season on Riptide. It's a pleasure working with you.
Pleasure's all mine. Here's to the new season.
Gentlemen, listen, you better brace yourselves. I just heard that NBC is being bought by a big shot who's going to change everything.
Really? Are you serious?
Wait a minute, here he comes.
HBC, let's all be there. Hi, fellas. I've been looking for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. As you may know, tomorrow night, right after the A-Team, I'm taking over the network. And you know, Riptide is a real good show, but I've got a couple of suggestions.
What do you have in mind, Bob?
Well, I've been watching all these police shows like Hunter and Miami Vice, and those macho guys always wind up with all the credit. I think we ought to emphasize the girls more.
Oh, yeah, the girls.
Oh, yeah, well, if I ran the network, I'd certainly give those women on those shows a lot more airtime.
Yeah. I like the way you guys think. That's why I know you're going to enjoy this next number. It's a little salute I cooked up to all those gals who work undercover for the police just to keep us all safe and warm.
Bob, don't you mean safe and sound?
When I'm undercovers, I prefer safe and warm. Hey, here's Stephanie Kramer from Hunter, and Sandra Santiago and Olivia Brown from Miami Vice.
Olivia Brown.
This is Shirley Temple for me. I'm introducing the next new show, Misfits of Science.
Yes, sir.
I beg your pardon. We're introducing Misfits of Science?
Yeah, we're qualified.
You may qualify as a misfit. They want me for contrast.
No. I mean, we're on night court. We fight for justice through the courts, and misfits fight for justice through science.
Gentlemen, who could be more qualified than I to introduce a scientific show about misfits?
And now, to introduce the Misfits of Science, Charlotte Ray and Richard Mall.
Hey, why do you think they picked us to introduce a show called Misfits of Science?
Maybe because I'm petite and you're a walking redwood.
Listen, if you think I'm tall, you should see Kevin Peter Hall.
Well, how tall is he?
Somewhere between 6 inches and 7 feet.
Now, look, Maul, don't mess with me.
No, honest, Charlotte. Misfits of Science is a show about 3 ordinary people with extraordinary powers. One guy shrinks from 7 feet to 6 inches. One guy gets charged with 20,000 volts of electricity. And one guy's telekinetic powers, mind over matter.
I don't buy that stuff.
Honest, Charlotte, it's for real.
Yeah, and I bet you think Hulk Hogan's for real, too.
Okay, if you don't believe me, let's ask their leader. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the star of Misfits of Science, the Paul Martin.
If he's a misfit, I'm Brooke Shields.
Really, no, Charlotte, I'm not really a misfit. I'm sort of the scientist that deals with the misfits. So you could sort of say I sort of make the misfits fit, which isn't easy. Let me show you.
We're ready, we're a team, and we're organized. It's locked. That's okay. We'll blast through it.
Okay, everybody get back.
Look, you gotta do this for parties?
Keep them breaking glow. We'll be right back.
I told you about that, right?
And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Misfits of Science, Mr. Max Wright, Jennifer Holmes, Miss Courtney Cox, Mark Thomas Miller, and Mr. Kevin Peter Hall.
We want you guys to know that if you ever leave your shows, you're more than welcome on Misfits. Because, Charlotte, you're so incredibly talented. And you, Richard, you're so incredibly beautiful.
If I could be any other performer, I think I'd be Robert Duvall.
Shirley MacLaine.
Ronald Reagan.
Danielle Carter. The person who's making the most money this week.
Michael Landon. Do they have to be alive? Judy Garland. I'd be Gracie Allen.
A performing dog.
Tonto. Cherry.
Catherine Hepburn.
Franklin Pangborn.
Lena Horne.
Elizabeth Taylor. I wouldn't want to be any other performance.
Jack Nicholson.
George C. Scott.
Mary Tyler Moore.
Wouldn't be bad to be Don Johnson for a day. I've seen the women around him.
Stay tuned for more with Michael J. Fox, David Letterman, Betty Thomas, and George Papard. Ed McMahon.
Thank you, folks, and welcome back to the NBC All-Star Hour. The only thing you missed is the wet evening gown contest. the wet evening gown. I don't know. All right. We're having a great time here, and I'll bet they're having just as much fun in New York. Let's go to David Letterman and see how he's celebrating. David!
Tom, did you ever see the blooper show he's got? Things crack me up.
Yeah.
You should try them sometime.
Yeah, well, we'll try and work them up. Mr. Tinker, I think we're on the air now with a party in California.
All right. Who's the big guy in the cheap tux?
That's Ed McMahon. Hi, Ed, and greetings to everybody at the big NBC party out there. I'm David Letterman, and I'm with our network's president, Mr. Grant Tinker, and we're having a little party of our own right here in New York City.
President and Chief Executive Officer, Tom.
Right, Grant. And we're here on the set of my late-night program in Rockefeller Center, and we're really enjoying ourselves watching your gala celebration here on the monitor.
This is better than an expensive ballroom or rental hall, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, sure is.
By the way, is this a cash bar?
No, this is on the company. Go ahead and help yourself again. Yes, we certainly have a lot to be happy about.
You said a mouthful, Tom. NBC has really turned around in the last few years. I think we've shown the pessimists that you don't have to spend a lot of money to put on fine programs.
Yeah, that's right.
With shows like Big Bill Crosby and Miami Drug Squad, we put ourselves back on top.
Yeah, I know I couldn't be more pleased.
But more than that, Tom, we're proud of the important technical advances made by the network, especially in the area of stereo sound. And the best way to see it is on one of those beautiful RCA GK2000.
Mr. Tinker, I think we have to keep this moving.
It's going in most places for under $1,500, which we think is fair. That's a state-of-the-art in every respect.
Yeah. I think we have to get on with things for the party in Burbank.
All right, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, good night. Keep watching NBC, everybody, and patronizing our sponsors.
Right, Grant. And thanks a lot, and good night. What do you think? Is that pizza about done, or what?
Packet said 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Family Ties, Michael J. Fox.
When the producers of the All-Star Hour asked me to make this next introduction, I was very grateful, because I recently was fortunate enough to work with Steven Spielberg. This fall, Mr. Spielberg brings his wonderful imagination and unique storytelling talent to NBC in a new anthology series of mini-movies called Amazing Stories. Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Steven Spielberg.
The tone of Amazing Stories will be that of wonderment and fantasy and irony and comedy. And it's really getting a lot of filmmakers together to take those little ideas that aren't long enough for feature films, but 100 years ago, before TV or movies, would have been called the short story. And we think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Amazing Stories is going to be truly amazing, but don't take my word for it. Here are some of the people that will be working the magic.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, so cute.
Isn't he cute?
He's very cute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. You can say that. He's much smaller than me. This is Lonnie Anderson, and this is Dom DeLuise. Dom DeLuise is the one on the far left. I'm directing one of the Amazing Stories, and it's a love story between these two. And it's, as you can see, why they call it an amazing story. But I think they're a lovely couple.
Yes, and the best part about it is that I get to kiss Dom.
Yes, and the best part that
Any
I
way
like
she
about it
wants.
is I get to hit them in the mouth afterwards. Well, I've had a good time directing you kids.
We've had a good
You're such a
time.
wonderful director.
Thank you very much, darling. And if you're lucky, you'll see me later tonight.
B, I have heard fantastic things about your new sitcom. I mean, everybody's raving about it. And knowing your work, child, it is going to be a big success.
Thanks, Mama. But you know, I've heard great things about your new sitcom. And I'm sure knowing your work, it'll be a fantastic success.
Oh, thank you. It's really a crapshoot, isn't it?
It certainly is. You know, the odds of making it are worse than betting at the track.
Yeah. What is the average? I mean, How many new sitcoms actually make it in any given season?
One. Okay, two.
Two.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Hill Street Blues, Betty Thomas, and from the A-Team, George Papard.
You know, there are many different kinds of drama on NBC. The A-Team, for example, is a great action-adventure drama.
Thanks, Betty. I know the guys will appreciate that coming from you, a member of Hill Street Blues, which is truly the best, most realistic show of its kind ever.
Thank you very much, George.
Now, NBC brings you yet another kind of new show based on life in the inner city, where people are less concerned with success than they are with survival.
And it's seen from a different point of view. That of a priest who handles the problems of crime and poverty and hatred in truly unique ways.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's that little guy you left on my steps, huh? Who is he? Is he your brother? You better answer me. Is he your brother? Oh, you got a name?
It's about old Timmy Scott.
Well, what do you mean he's gone?
He's withdrawn from the world and he won't make contact anymore.
Hey, little man, whatever your parents did to you, maybe we can't fix that, but we can love you. And we ain't gonna give up no matter what.
That's crazy, Goat. Hold on, there's something going on here.
His eyes are moving.
We're getting that miracle we prayed for.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of Helltown, Robert Blake.
Thank you, George, and thank you, Betty. And hi, gang. Thanks to the wizardry of modern technology, I can be with you and still be out here in these old alleys of Helltown working. All I can say is I love my new show, I love the cast, God bless them, and God bless Helltown. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast. Isabel Grandin, Rhonda Dotson, and Vanetta McGee. And Mother Maggie, played by Natalie Cole. Tito Kazan and Jeff Corey. Tony Longo and Willie the Goat. And One Ball, played by my partner, Whitman May. And don't forget, on Wednesday night, follow the highway to heaven, straight to Helltown. Be there.
Don? Hi, Ricky. What's up? Well, I've been thinking. The next step in my career is to become a leading man. Any advice?
Well, sure. Simple. All you got to do is stay in shape. Got to run 5 miles every day, work out every day. No junk food, no desserts. Stay in school, acting lessons, singing lessons, dancing lessons. Make the rounds, commercial agents, casting directors, producers, managers, photo sessions, auditions, cold readings. Simple.
What about the girls?
Girls? Oh, no. Leading men do not have time for girls. Hi, Monique. You know, you look marvelous, darling. Oh.
Thanks for that Miami advice.
I guess you could tell by tonight's show that there's a fresh new spirit here at NBC. It's full of fun, excitement, and imagination. We've never looked better than we do now. We hope you'll continue to watch us as you have this past year, because we're going to bring you the finest entertainment and the most talented stars that you can find anywhere on television. Keisha, do you promise to do your best?
Yes.
Do you have any idea how many people watch your show, watch you every week?
Yes.
How many?
My mom, my dad, my brother, my whole family.
Well, that's a lot. But there are even more than that. If you could see back through that camera, you'd see millions of people, family after family, watching you and everybody else in our NBC family.
All on one TV?
Well, yes. When we're all tuned in together.
The incredible story of a young woman pursued by one man, yet possessed by another. In Mirrors, the NBC World Movie premiere. And tomorrow, get set for the smash comedy special of the new season, Bob Hope Buys NBC, right after the A-Team.